Joining us again here in the Unidome, UNI Athletic Director Troy Dannen. And before we talk more about the fall sports, a couple key positions you're looking to hire: compliance, and then the Director of Facilities, senior positions within the athletic department. You're looking for the right fit. We
kept the coaches. It's also tough to keep good administrators here, and Andre Ciolda went on to the University of Cincinnati and is heading an $85 million football construction project there. So good move for him. We're in the middle of that search, candidates coming on campus. And then we just hired a man by the name of Justin Schemmel, who was at the University of Minnesota, to be our compliance director. And there's a couple of things that we absolutely guard and protect with all of our vigor. And one is compliance and making sure we're in line with all the NCAA rules and regulations. And at a place like ours, it's a one-man shop, and Justin came highly recommended. He's been here a couple of weeks now, and I'm looking forward to working with him.
So a couple changes with some new administrators, but also changes with that Missouri Valley Conference. It doesn't just affect men's basketball with Creighton leaving it. That affects all the sports here, really.
Well, Creighton was a great rival for us in a number of sports. Women's basketball, of course, with Tanya's history and background as a Creighton grad. Volleyball had become a very strong program at Creighton. So we're missing a lot of games, and I think in time, as they get adjusted to the new Big East, we'll get some of those games back in the non-conference. But we're bringing Loyola in, and I don't think, because Loyola may not have the name brand necessarily yet that Creighton did. I know what they're investing in athletics. I know what the commitment of their administration is to athletics, and Loyola will be a player in the Valley in a very short period of time. And for UNI, I think it's a great addition to the league. We have a lot of alums in Chicago. We want to recruit students in Chicago, and it's a good excuse to be in there several times a year, build functions around some of our competitions, and I think it helps recruiting as well. We're not going to recruit out of Omaha to speak of. We do recruit some in western Iowa, but we're going to recruit in Chicago across the board in all sports, and I think it's good to have a presence there.
A lot of question marks this time of year for every athletic department. What do you feel like with the fall sports teams kicking off that really your either predictions or hopes for this fall for these sports?
Well, the one thing here, we have expectations for excellence in everything we do. And that's not something I brought, that's something I walked into. And that's something I think the coaches have built over time. And the programs that hadn't had success, they kind of get lifted up by the sea of success that some of the others have had. We've always started great with football and volleyball. Volleyball 7 straight NCAA tournaments. And I know Bobby has a young team this year, but there's no reason, no, I won't tell Bobby this, but there's no reason to expect that they're not going to be competing for a conference championship again. Football, we had the aberration of 5 and 6. I've told a lot of people, I said, the schedule had a lot to do with that, but we were awful young. We're rated 17th, I think, in the latest poll that came out. Mark thinks that's about right. I think it's way low. I have really high hopes and really high expectations for football. I like the team. I really like the new coaching hires that Mark made. I think it takes 100 good decisions to have success. And I think this summer there's been 100 good decisions made to lead us into the position to be successful in football this fall. Soccer, the other sport going on, well, with cross country, soccer has come from nowhere to someplace. And soccer is in a position where it's also ready to threaten to win conference championships. So the fall is looking to get off to a good start here.
Well, it's already upon us, and I know the student athletes will represent themselves well, and they'll take care of business in the classroom and on the playing fields as well. Thanks for joining us, and we'll touch base with you throughout the year on everything surrounding UNI athletics, Troy.
We really appreciate and value Panther Sports Talk. It's great for the university to. We're proud of our kids, we're proud of our coaches, and this is a way that we can share that with a lot of the people, a lot of folks in the public, and let them see into us. And we appreciate what you do, and we appreciate what Brad does, and thanks for your support.
We love doing it. Thanks, Troy. Plenty more right after this.